Hi everyone, welcome back to the Engineers of Tomorrow in Stellaris and the 1.5 Banks and Utopia DLC update. I am SirTristan, and guess what? The DLC and the update are out now. So instead of watching this video, you could be playing. But I hope you'll still watch. You should still watch. Make sure you keep watching. We're going to continue right where we left off. I am the bird in the bottom right corner, joining my other fellow birds. No, not you. Oh my. There we go. The Bokai. We're going to become robot birds. We're going to ascend to join the synthetic life forms and live forever. We're going to continue that right now. Go ahead and unpause it. Actually, let's check our construction ships. They need to do some stuff, I think. Let's look around the edges. Actually, we're pretty good, I think, on everything but our research stations at this point. So I think it's fine. We can start to build these up, I think. Let's see. We are in need of physics and engineering. So we'll build the engineering and physics stations first and foremost. Our science ship have been set to automatically explore, so they're going to continue to do that and supply us with that beautiful, beautiful research because of our tradition. There we go. We got planetary survey cores. And then in about 33 months, which should be toward the end of this episode, we should be able to get faith in science, which will give us a boost to assist research, a research speed boost of 10%, and then unlock another ascension perk as well, which is super exciting. I cannot wait for that to happen. We're going to just research every anomaly as we go. Take a look at our planets. You know, I think I turned this music up a little bit. Turn that back down so you can hear me correctly. Audio balance is always a challenge, but we are going to rise to the occasion. Go ahead and unpause it. Check our planets. I do need to go ahead and colonize the second mirror planet, but I want to make sure everything else is doing good first here. We're good here, I think. Build a science lab for you coming up in the world. By the way, somebody did bring up that, you know, I didn't need to build robots on places that are going to collect food, right? I can't gain the happiness bonus that a happy Bokai will gain and increase food output. And that is true. I could min-max a little bit more and make sure that the robots were only working minerals or things that didn't require any happiness. But I want to make sure that I am role-playing and kind of having fun with this, so I want to eventually treat robots as equals. And because of that, I want to make sure that they have a good amount of representation. And so that's why I'm kind of okay with not being the perfect min-max on my food tiles. So, the mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species has been found drifting in high orbit above Quintus 3. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet. And we got some society research. Very good. So everything's going good here. We definitely need to build a science station here, science lab. And things are looking really good all around. We want to upgrade you for sure. Get a planetary, what is that called again? Planetary capital, that's right. And we need to build a science lab for you as well. Happiness on all the planets is looking really good. 80%.
Research complete.
And 85% habitability. This is so cool. I'm so happy that we can really see the fruits of like a lot of happiness come about now. Especially as early as we have. Okay, so orbital hydroponics farms. I'm okay on food. That's not really that important. Other options were tile blockers, clearing volcanoes. I think we only have one of those. We have two to clear, so maybe that's okay. Xeno Zoo. I think I have actually two. Yes. So I have alien pets on 2 planets. So I could make use of this. However, it's extra happiness, and we're actually capped on happiness as far as habitability goes. So really, I think deep crust engineering is our only option here. You usually don't see that. You usually don't see that you're capped on happiness this fast, but we're doing a really good job so far. keeping our factions happy and our civilians happy. 70% because of our, look at that, our research treaty is going really good. So while I did make a mistake by trading star charts with everybody that we could, I think we did a really good job basically getting trade agreements with everyone. So that's really good. I think we're in a pretty good spot. We're at +4. That doesn't make me too happy. We need to think about perhaps getting another observation, or the name has escaped me. This thing, not observation post, frontier outpost. Somewhere with a lot of energy credits. Just kind of looking over the planets, is there anything I could replace to give me energy? I could build energy credits here. And I think I might do that. Not yet, though. I want to continue building our science stations in orbit. Our research stations, excuse me, but I'm running out of money. And if my fleet ever moves, because they are orbiting the planet, if they ever move, I'm going to take a huge penalty because they're currently docked. Let's do a little experiment. I like to do experiments. So we lose 3 for having them undocked. And they need to upgrade, of course. So do I have solar panel networks everywhere? Oh no, the stalwart hatchling can't find new things to survey. I did. I did fully, okay. Oh, is that because he died? My scientist died, okay. Well, that's fine, so we can replace him without too much trouble. Go ahead and replace our science officer. Research speed on field manipulation, materials, and military theory. None of them are very good, so we're going to go with the... Oh, that's right, look at that. A permanent reduction. That's really good. We're going to go with the youngest guy, so he actually sticks around for a little bit. Remember that I did take fleeting, because birds don't really live that long. And so that's something I'm going to have to contend with, is that I'm never really going to get leaders that are that high level, which is fine. I think because of the low chance to gain a perk, I wish that was actually increased, I wish that they had a higher chance to gain a perk when they leveled up. It has been increased, I think, in the 1.4 update. It was increased to go even higher, but I still feel like it's not quite high enough. That music still sounds so loud. To me it does. It may not be that loud to you. Turn it down a little bit more. Power plant level 3. Hey, I was just talking about how badly I needed energy. Laser upgrades. I'm sticking, I think, with projectile weapons. Deflectors could be good. I don't have any deflectors yet. That seems like a thing I should get. Warp drive 2 I'm not too worried about right now, just because all the stars are really interconnected. If this was like a ring galaxy or a branch, like an four-arm galaxy, I would think about warp drive 2 because it lets me go greater distances. But for now, I think I do want to go with deflectors. So that's good. And we need to take a look at our planets. We need to upgrade all of these guys. This will let me get a bigger fleet so that I can protect myself against my aggressive neighbors over here. How are we looking? How's our rivalry? 132. That's not terrible, but that's not great. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Lythirian 4A at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event, +3 minerals. By the way, I've kind of decided, because all the names in Stellaris are weird and I have trouble pronouncing them, I'm just going to say them as like the first thing that comes to my head, and then that's what they'll be. And if I say the same thing like 3 different times, oh well, we'll just have fun with it. Right, and that brings up something else. We're going to have fun with this here. We need to rename the science ship from Unstable Hatchling. I did have a request. I do take requests, by the way. If you want to have a specific leader or ship or planet named after you, you gotta let me know. It's first come, first serve. So one particular viewer wanted this guy to be called the Flying Pizza, and I'm adding feathered because, again, we have to keep in the whole bird thing. And the leader, this scientist, needs to be renamed believe you can do that, right? Right there. 2. He wanted it to be Tommy. But again, sticking with the bird theme, we're going with Tommy Toucan. There we go. So now we have Tommy Toucan flying the flying feathered pizza. So we got to stick with the bird theme, but if you guys have any
Anomaly found.
any requests for names or anything like that, as long as it's not too ridiculous, I'm down for it. I want you guys to be as invested as I am, and plus it's easier to remember Tommy the Toucan or Tommy Toucan flying about. Hopefully he sticks around for a long time. So I got my construction ships. I do feel pretty good now at about the +10. Although we are pretty low off of our cap, we need to consider boosting that as well. Maintenance costs for these guys are actually down,
Complete.
which is really good. I need engineering research. So we're going to go with engineering facility there. And here as well. And soon we should be able to... Oh, we're a planetary capital. Okay. Got it. Spaceport has been upgraded. Anything worth buying? An observatory. It's the beak. It's actually the beak is what it is. It makes it hard to pronounce things. You know how that is. You have a beak. Gets in the way of the tongue. Makes it hard to pronounce things. Goodness. I don't want another observatory right now, I don't think. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship on the orbit of Litterian 1. 150 engineering research. I was just saying I needed some of that. My nearly friendly flock is doing fine. I think it's being upgraded, or it just finished upgrading, which is good. So maybe let's build a few more research stations. And we'll build a few more destroyers.
Research complete.
Actually, take a look at the spread here. 5 destroyers, 16 corvettes. We do need a few more destroyers. That tile blocker, we can now clear the volcanoes. Civic slots +1? Really? So that will we be able to pick a new civic right away? And then we can build the Empire Capital Complex, which is a planet unique, produces 8. So this is going to be another upgrade. Governing ethics attraction +15 as well. So pretty good. Frontier Clinic growth time. I think we're going to go with the Empire Capital Complex. I think that's good. I think that's solid. I feel like we're really tearing through research now as well. Go us, right? We're doing good. Research station there is good because that's 4 research pips on 2 or 3 planets. So that's good for us. How's our observation post going? Let's go to it. Where is it? Here. No. Can I jump to it? There we go. No, I meant like jump to it. No. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at this guy. Authoritarian and militarist. So still haven't been swayed. It does say it will take time. So maybe once that happens, I'll switch to aggressive observation because they already know we're here. I'm not trying to pull anything over on them, you know. Physics lab upgrade. Cold fusion reactor is quite good. Letheric gas or defenses. Let's try the letheric gas. I want to reach out. I want to see, is there new stuff we can look at? New resources to find. Plus 88, quite good. We do have a defensive pact with them, I believe. They do. So we actually want to look to some of these other guys who might give us something. So -19. We're going to need to build some more trust. And something I learned that I didn't know was that the higher this number is, it will give them a boost to your reputation, basically. Their willingness to trade increases their happiness toward you. So if we give them some food... Okay. If we give them some... energy credits? Really? How interesting. They must not need any. If we give them some minerals, I'll get there, guys. One of these things. So that gives me a 7. And it doesn't say what this happiness will set. But let's just try it. I'm willing to sacrifice some minerals. Bright materialist, xenophobia. I guess I have to accept it first. They accepted it. Really? +6? +6 for 218 minerals? I guess that was just like 2 years or 2 months worth. So it's not a big deal. Alright, so the Piriac Theocracy and the Evandari Confederation of Planets have a migration treaty. Good. I suppose that's good. -1 because we're materialist. Yeah. +36 though. I like it. Would you take a research agreement? Oh, no. They would not. That's okay. I don't need them. Who do I have research agreements with, though? Can I look and see? I feel like I can somewhere. I don't remember where that is, though. For sure with them. Oh yeah, okay, there we are. I was very confused. I was like, wait, where are we? We have one with them as well. Oh, we have 2 of them. Okay, well, I should not have done that. I'm on 1 here. No. Trade deal. Research agreement. Okay, okay. So you don't like that yet. Come on, onion heads. Take the deal. Onion heads. Ah, they took it. Alright, so we'll bring this back down. It's not worth the boost that we'll take yet, I guess. Good. Accepted. Oh, they rejected. What we assume was an abnormally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular old planet. Revealed as barren. That doesn't help. But the guy gained 200 experience, so I guess that's okay. So who did I have my other trade agreement with?
Construction complete.
Wasn't you guys. All these militarists don't like it.
Complete.
No. I'll find them. I don't know who it was, but I'll find them. Definitely not you guys. Infidel unbelievers. That's not very nice. I'm sure there's got to be a way for me to look. But for the life of me, I can't remember. I can't remember where it is. Awesome. Basic science lab for you, I think. And over here, we're going to clear this tile blocker. Anybody not working anything? No. Good. Down over here, we'll clear this tile blocker. And we'll upgrade. Anybody not working anything over here? No, looks like we're good. You know, I actually want to move you over here. I want to get that +2, I think. Just to help build it out a little bit more. And we have to do this now because we're about to start throwing away food.
Anomaly found.
Engineering facility level 2 now finished. So we can take building build speed plus 50%. That seems really good. But it's just buildings. And I'm almost capped out on my buildings. I mean, I will be expanding a bit more. Basically, my goal is to just never do sectors, I think. Let's go ahead and take it. It's a rare tech. It's going to cost us a bit of time, but that's okay. The Killer3 Alliance. Oh, down here. Yay! They rivaled my rival. Now in Europa Universalis 4, that gives us a bonus. Mutual rivals. Awesome. Aww. Governor Yidratic. Substance abuser. How disappointing. Oh, jeez. You're dead. A minus 20%, and you guys barely lived to 60, 65 anyway. You're dead. This leader has fallen to substance abuse to cope with the stress. Well, rip. Watch, this month ticks over, dead. No, didn't die. Okay. Looks like the Hadadashi Union has rivaled the Kirathi Alliance back. So what can we do with this? If I declared war, would they back me up? No, they wouldn't. I might need to give them something first. Oh, my bombardment policy. They don't like my bombardment policy. Oh, that's okay. I can handle that. Oh, migration treaty. Do we open up our borders to other species? I don't think so. At least not yet. Wouldn't we want to become our robot birds first? I don't know. I don't think we want to do that yet. What's our traditions? 2 months. We gotta wait. I was gonna wrap up the episode, but we gotta wait. We're so close now. And yet I just paused the game again. I'm evil. So close to seeing something new. And again, you guys have maybe put in more hours than me, so you might know what my options are going to be. I don't know what they are, though, and that's exciting. Tristanian Unified Corporation will now guarantee the Magoob Empire. Oh, that's so nice. Maybe I should do that too. Wait, if I guarantee their independence. Oh, a boost of more trust. It'll cost us some more influence, but that's okay because I can do that to get them to the plus 14. And that will let me go over, right? That should let me go over, and then I should be able to get an alliance with them. Or a defensive pact, at least. So that's good. There he goes. There goes my governor. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Well, he got one good use out of that, I guess. He got a good year's worth of use out of his preferred substance before he kicked it. So, you know, I guess that's something. Alright, Governor Hattrick. Oh man, look at this. Here we go. We got faith in science. So we got two things, really good things. Assist research, increases planet happiness. Again, I'm kind of maxed, so I don't gain too much from that right now. And then we also got research speed plus 10%, and we can pick a second ascendancy. I'm going to look a bit ahead, I think. No, I don't want to do that yet. Interstellar Dominion, plus 25% border range. Technological Ascendancy, 10% research speed. Mastery of Nature, clear tile blocker, and can instantly clear most tile blockers. Or Imperial Prerogative, plus 5 core systems. Two really good options, I feel. Let's just take a look at this. Special project to transfer the minds of our citizens into... So this is what we're going for. But we require 3 other Ascension perks. Require Synthetics Technology, Synthetic Personality Matrix Technology, and the Flesh is Weak Ascendancy perk. So we have to get this eventually. But we don't have droids. And there's no guarantee of when I will get droids. So I think I'd go ahead and take one more. And I'm going to take Technological Ascendancy. I said at the beginning that my goal of this series was to become robot birds as quickly as possible. The faster I'm churning through researches, technologies, the faster I'll get those robot perks, or techs. Look, there are words, and I need to say them, and I'll get there eventually. That's my goal with this series. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of the Engineers of Tomorrow in Stellaris. If you had a good time, please consider hitting the like button down in the bottom right there, or subscribing to the channel. to see more Stellaris content each week. I'll see you next time.